There is a battle happening right now. No noise, no warning, no visible enemy, and yet, it is shaping your entire life. Not tomorrow, not someday, today, because while you breathe, while you scroll, while you tell yourself everything is fine, something is being taken from you, silently, relentlessly, irreversibly. This is the battle you don't see, and the one you are most at risk of losing. It doesn't look like destruction. It looks like comfort. It doesn't feel like danger. It feels like routine. Wake up, check the phone, delay the start, move without intention, another day going without a single decisive move toward the life you say you want. And the scariest part, nothing feels wrong. No alarms, no disasters, no dramatic collapse. Just a slow, almost invisible drift away from your potential, because losing this battle happened through one catastrophic failure. It happens through surrenders, tiny retreats, small negotiations with weakness, 5 more minutes in bed, 1 more episode, 1 more excuse, 1 more "I'll start tomorrow." Harmless. No, because every delay teaches your brain something dangerous. That your goals are optional, that your promises mean nothing, that comfort outranks growth, and once that pattern locks in, your future begins to shrink, not from lack of ability, but from lack of internal control. You think you're tired, but often you're undisciplined. You think you lack motivation, but often you've trained yourself to obey feelings. You think you're stuck, but often you're avoiding discomfort. The invisible enemy isn't laziness, it's subtle. Self-betrayal, that quiet moment when you know what must be done and choose not to do it. That split second where discipline could be born, but hesitation wins again and again and again, until hesitation becomes identity, until delay becomes personality, until you genuinely start believing, this is just who I am. But it isn't who you are, it's who you've been rehearsing, because identity is not discovered, it is built through repeated decisions. Every action casts a vote, every excuse casts one too. You are always becoming someone, even when you feel like you're doing nothing, especially then, because stagnation is an illusion. You are either advancing or deteriorating. Confidence weakens, focus erodes, standards drop, ambition fades, not dramatically, gradually, like a ceiling, lowering millimeter by millimeter, so slowly you barely notice, until one day you can no longer stand upright. Inside your own life, this is how dreams die, not through failure, through neglect. Failure is loud. Failure hurts. Failure hurts. Teaches. Neglect is quiet, comfortable, deadly. Comfort whispers, relax, you deserve this, you've done enough. But comfort has ruined more destined than adversity ever could. Because adversity forces growth, comfort prevents it. And here is the brutal truth few accept. Your life is not defined by what you intend to do, but by what you repeatedly tolerate. Tolerated distractions, tolerated delays, tolerated mediocrity. Each tolerated weakness bones a brick in the prison you slowly construct for yourself. A prison without bars, without guards, without locks, because the door was always open. You simply stopped trying to leave. Meanwhile, There exists another version of you, stronger, sharper, unrecognizable, compared to who you are today, not because of talent, but because of standards, because that version stopped negotiating with weakness, stopped obeying comfort, stopped waiting to feel ready. That version understands something critical. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. Confidence is built through movement, not thinking, not planning, not waiting. Movement, yet most people remain trapped in the illusion of preparation. I'm getting ready. I'm thinking about it. I'm planning, but days turn into months, months into years, and potential into regret, because time does not pause while you hesitate. It moves, with or without your progress. At every wasted day compounds, every avoided challenge accumulates. Every ignored opportunity disappears forever, and one day, the pain of discipline you avoided rate as the pain of regret, far heavier, far far more permanent. But this story does not need to end there, because the moment you become aware of the battle, you regain power. Awareness is a weapon. Once you see the enemy, you can no longer pretend you're helpless. You start recognizing the patterns, the triggers that lies your mind has been feeding you. I'll do it later. I'm not in the mood. It won't make a difference. Lies, all of them, because small actions repeated daily shape entire destinies. One disciplined morning, one completed task, one resisted distraction. Victory is never explosive. It is constructed quietly, just like defeat. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you win around. Every time you act despite resistance, you strengthen identity. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you rebuild self-respect, and self-respect is the foundation of everything. Without it, no success feels earned, no achievement feels stable, no confidence feels real. But with it, your posture changes, your decisions sharpen, your standards rise, because you stop seeing discipline as punishment and start seeing it as self-liberation. The battle never disappears, but you become stronger than it. The resistance never dies, but it loses authority. Comfort never stops calling, but you stop answering. And slowly, the version of you that once felt distant starts becoming your reality. Not through miracles, through choices. Daily, intentional, unavoidable choices. Asterisk, you are not stuck. You are not unlucky. You are not incapable. You are fighting a battle most people never acknowledge. A battle for focus, for discipline, for control, for the direction of your life. And now, you can no longer say you don't see it. So decide, consciously, deliberately, without negotiation, will you continue surrendering silently, or rise and win the battle that has been deciding your future all along? Because whether you fight or not, the war continues. But victory belongs only to those who finally open their eyes and choose to take control.